people who commit crime don't feel that there's a consequence for it.
Once a New York City hotspot, the financial district is quickly becoming a hot mess. On average, it could cost you nearly $4,000 for an apartment there, and that number just keeps rising. But here's what's also on the uptick: robbery, rape, and rampant drug use. Current News' Jessica Easthope was in Fide this morning and says the trendy has turned threatening. Jess.
Christine, whether they've lived there for a few years or a few decades, everyone says the same thing. It's not what it used to be. One of the most well-known neighborhoods in the country has become a hotbed for crime and homelessness, and that's not just an opinion, it's fact. Harold Gaffney has seen the worst of what human beings can do to each other. He was a court officer and a court clerk for 36 years, but he's never seen the city this bad.
There used to be a time when you had the concept of the crime-busting DA. But that doesn't exist anymore.
According to the NYPD, major crimes in the financial district are up 50% this year, compared to the rest of the city, where they're up 33%. The first precinct, which covers the area, is reporting burglary is up 70%, robbery up 15%, felony assault up 16%, and rape up 55%.
People who commit crime don't feel that there's a consequence for it. But if a person is arrested and is back on the street in 24 hours, well, you can have all the arrest statistics you want.
Harold says even during his 2-block walk to church at Our Lady of Victory in the heart of the financial district, he feels unsafe.
A lot of people who commit crimes feel empowered. Hey, let me do what I want. And that's one of the problems.
Harold points to the lack of city resources designated to help homeless on the streets as one origin of the recent crime spike. And he's not the only one.
And these homeless people, violent, they're very violent.
Eve Smith is a baby nurse who walks the streets of the financial district every day, and almost always with children.
I saw this homeless man, he was raging violent. And he was attacking people that was passing by. They fear for their lives.
People here say above ground, the crime is spread out and sometimes masked by the skyscrapers and professional feel of the financial hub. But below ground, it's harder to escape.
I was almost at my stop here, and a homeless guy actually sat down next to me, and he was screaming and throwing donuts at people, and I was like, and smoking a cigarette right next to me.
Jessica Levy is recently back in her native New York after living abroad. She said people warned her about the aggressive crime, but she didn't realize the magnitude of the problem until she saw it for herself.
After leaving for nearly 3 years and coming back, New York feels like a slightly different place now.
The NYPD has said it does not keep track of random or unprovoked attacks. However, the department is reporting a spike in 911 calls involving emotionally disturbed people. Christine, there are roughly 500 a day.
Wow, Jess, let's talk about some of these crimes. We've seen people randomly slashed and robbed recently, right?
Yeah, a Queens woman slashed an 82-year-old doorman in the face and the head before blinding him with bear spray in September. And then a 19-year-old slashed and robbed an 84-year-old man. That happened in August. A man unsuccessfully tried to steal a woman's French bulldog. If you remember that story, during in the revolving door of that building, she slammed her head. That was before that. There was more crime in April. A man swiped a cash register from an Italian restaurant on Nassau Street. You know, that's just a sample size. That's just a sample, a glimpse of the crime that we've been seeing in the financial district.
Right, and according to police, there's been a lot of drug deals there also. What are you hearing from the people there in that neighborhood? Yeah,
Christine, people are saying that drugs are motivating all of this. Some people are blaming drugs on all of this crime that we've been having. And it's not just crime involving drugs, it's everything. The first precinct is reporting that 28% arrests are up 28% this year alone, and that robbery is up 12%, 43% grand larceny, burglary is up 100%.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video, and if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.